This is Arvin Vohra, founder of Vohra Method and author of The Equation for Excellence, How to Make Your Child Excel at Math. In this video, we're going to talk about how math review questions work. I want to start off with this hypothetical example. Suppose that in 1 year you learn addition, and then you forget all of addition. Then you learn subtraction, then you forget all of that. Then the next year you learn multiplication, you forget all of that. Then the next year... Now, a lot of you guys are saying, whoa, what in the world are you talking about? How could you possibly learn how to do subtraction if you've forgotten addition? How could you learn how to do multiplication if you've forgotten addition? Multiplication requires addition. In fact, not only do you need to know addition to do multiplication, you need to be really, really good and really, really fast at multiplication and at addition in order to do multiplication. You might be saying, what am I talking? Well, you're right. I mean, that was a test. Clearly, there's no way that you could do multiplication at all unless you were really, really good at addition. So one aspect of getting good at multiplication actually is getting better and faster at addition. And what's true in arithmetic is also true in algebra. If you want to be good at, say, advanced SAT math, you need to be able to first do factoring. If you want to do factoring, you first need to be able to multiply monomials and combine like terms. If you want to do that, you have to really understand the rules of exponents. So it's very important for your SAT math training or any other type of math training to make sure that your fundamentals are rock solid. And here's what we do at Vohra Method. Let's take a look at this. What can happen is you might learn something for the short term and then forget it. Now, the problem is if you then forget it, you're not going to be able to build on it. If you've forgotten how to do distribution, you could never do factoring. It would be impossible. If you can't multiply monomials, you couldn't really do distribution. It would actually be impossible. So what we do at Vohra Method is we repeat that material as much as we need to, not just so that you can kind of do it, but so you get better and faster at that material. Whatever those fundamental basics are, we're going to have you repeat them and practice them and make sure that whatever those skills are, they become totally permanent. Now, here's where a lot of people get stuck. A lot of people say, well, if I'm just doing that basic stuff, I'm not going to get ahead. I'm not going to get good at math. I mean, that feels like moving backwards or getting weaker at math, not getting stronger in math. I want to tell you about probably one of the greatest athletes to ever live, somebody called Herschel Walker. Now, Herschel Walker is an incredible athlete. He was a professional football player, multiple Heisman Trophy winner, mixed martial artist. This is Herschel Walker in his late 40s, just beating the daylights out of somebody in a mixed martial arts match. He performed with the Fort Worth Ballet. He was an Olympic bobsledder. I mean, just every possible thing. And you're probably wondering, well, I bet he must have, what kind of amazingly complex and advanced workout he did to get that strong. Well, it's simpler than you might think. When he was a kid, he was chubby, he was short, he wasn't very athletic. And here's what he did: push-ups, sit-ups, and sprints. Instead of doing weird and advanced stuff, he just got better and better and better and better at the basics. Now, where the average person might do, say, 50 or 60 push-ups a day, Herschel Walker does 1,500 push-ups a day, so he does a lot more of it, but he is practicing and building with those basic tools. And what works in sports actually also works in math. If you get better at factoring, you're going to be better at math. If you get better at adding fractions, you're going to be better at math. If you get better and faster and more efficient, that's what it means to be good at math. If you do the opposite, which is what a lot of people like to do, right? They like to cover one thing, forget it, cover the next thing, forget that. That's not going to make you better at math. That's going to make you worse at math. So at Vohra Method, the review questions aren't just some like random side punishment or something. No. They're actually a core part of your training. They're the most important part of your training. And that's why we begin every class with the review questions. That's not moving backwards. That's practicing the skills that make you better. That's how you get better at math. Getting better at math is not about learning new formulas. It's about getting faster and more efficient with your fundamental basics. Listen, I think most of you guys will probably consider me reasonably good at math, and sometimes students ask me how many advanced formulas I know. I'll tell you the truth. Maybe 5, maybe 6. Not very many formulas, but my basics are really, really solid. And with this kind of training, with Vohra Method training, including and especially the review training, your fundamentals are also going to be rock solid, super fast, flexible, and make you a world-class mathematical student. And you'll be basically doing to whatever standardized test you'll take or whatever math class you're taking, you'll be like Herschel Walker, and this over here, this is going to be the test or the subject or whatever, just receiving nothing but pain due to the excellent way that you will have built your fundamentals.